Hello, welcome to the Ruff House. I'm your host, Michael Ruff, and I've got birds in my pants. My wonderful children brought these stupid birds out, and now they're making all kinds of noise. And I've had it. I'm just going to film this thing. This is what's going on. This is what my life is like. Anyway, we're all artists here, and we're all crazy. My kids tend to be the people that I do a lot of work on. If I want to experiment, we grab them over there, strap them down to a chair, and paint them up or put prosthetics on them. And they enjoy it, or at least they tell me that. Whether or not I'll see a tell-all book later is anybody's guess. So a little bit about myself. I've done just about everything you can do in art. I've welded metal, I've blown glass, I've painted, I've sculpted. There really hasn't been too much I haven't done. I went to school for graphic arts. About 2 years into the program, my professor said, computers will never be used in art. And I looked at the future and said, I don't think so. So at that point I was getting some professional work, so I decided to leave college and strike out on my own. So people always say, man, you've lived a life like Forrest Gump. You've done just about everything. And I think that the main reason for that is I have a very curious mind. I explore everything. I like looking at things. I call it shiny syndrome. I'll see something I really am interested in, and I research it, and I become decent at it. In some cases, very, very good at it. This last fall, worked in a haunted house, and that was a great opportunity. It gave me the chance to work 4 or 5 hours every night for about 3 weeks using airbrush and prosthetic work. So I started playing around and came up with a way to do cotton and latex prosthetics. Towards the end of the run at the haunted house, we really started to get complicated and master that effect. So we ended up doing some pretty cool stuff with just cotton and latex, enough where people were not wanting to be in there because they were freaked out pretty good. So that was exciting to be able to do that. I like science fiction. I've done some fantasy, but science fiction is really what I've done a lot of, mainly in the Star Trek universe, because that's what I've been exposed to. I'm a big fan of Michael Westmore's work. In fact, he's the one that encouraged me to apply. He was judging a costume contest in Las Vegas, and he saw my board, and we talked a little bit after, and he said, you really need to audition again. Face-off is one of those things, those opportunities to go to the next level. It's one of the opportunities that you know, to get your work to be seen by the world. And my work, you know, I'm at a point where that's the next challenge for me, is to get out there and get more exposure and to show people what I can really do. Well, that's about all I've got to share with you for right now. This is my son Connor in the background, and he's got a banana. I decided to do a catfish-human hybrid as part of a challenge that I decided to do. So he built a catfish-human hybrid, and that's what you'll be seeing. If things come off a little bit funny during the application or the wearing of it, I blame it on the prosthetic. It tends to bring out the strangeness in me. But I really enjoyed doing that and actually taking it out in public and having some fun with it until we were escorted from the mall. Anyway, so I'll leave you to that and have fun, enjoy, and I look forward to hearing from you. So, and here we go. Time for the fun bits.
Are we excited? Are we so happy? I know I'm happy. Are you happy, people? That was a catfish I for downstairs. I don't know if I'd go for this music, but since I'm a human hybrid catfish, well, I think I let it pass. Ha ha! And that's the way we roll, people. Mr. Catfish is in the house.
ready?
Yeah, there we go. Woo! Take your face off. I gotta take my daughter to work. This will be fun.
Yeah, sometimes people just don't see what's in the inside. They just look at what's on the outside. And you know, it's been a lifelong struggle to get the appreciation of being a catfish human hybrid. You know, Mom fell in love with the catfish. It was huge, and you know, I don't know the biology on it, but there it is. And then just got this whole thing going on. I see people kind of point and they stare and they make fun. I got the talent. I can turn people into humans, my friends. I always, you know, I do the makeups on them, and they're human, and they look really good. And people always tell me, man, you should be on that show, because you would do exceptional. I could just see you doing something, taking like the tiger friend and turning him into like a supermodel. I'm kind of a nut. I enjoy doing this kind of stuff. So people don't pay attention because they're looking at this, and I'm sorry, not like everybody else. And that's just kind of the way that is. I appreciate you looking and listening to me while I talk to you about it, and I hope you like my work. So thank you for taking me into consideration for the show.